GasTalk.
And we are back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode
12
of
12.
Gas Talk, moving and grooving. Yours truly, the Dank Dad.
I'm Spence. Yeah, episode 12, man. Got a lot to talk about. Fucking a lot of stuff went on in the cannabis world, a lot of drops, some events. Fucking a lot of shit went down in the Detroit sports world, which I'm super hyped about.
It'll be an interesting sports year for Detroit for sure.
For sure. Finals are popping off. Yeah. Fucking.
You know, the usual what blows your high, what vibes your high. So it's just us shooting the shit.
Getting high with y'all.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but new in the cannabis world, I read, watching the news, or I can't even fucking talk. Anyway, studies show more parents are moving to cannabis instead of alcohol, which is dope as fuck. Because being a dank dad, I approve that message. And you can clearly tell I've been smoking
Right.
before.
I definitely think it's tight. I'm glad to see the stigma that we kind of grew up around with cannabis is, you know, deteriorating
Moving
as
away.
generations, get
Still don't be
older.
blitzed, smoke responsibly, know yourself,
Like,
know that edible gonna kick in a lot later.
explain to your children, the effects of cannabis just like you would with alcohol. And
Oh, yeah.
no, it's definitely a tight study to see, and, see more people going to a healthy alternative.
Oh, definitely.
For, like,
I didn't even
leisure.
think about that. I just
Yeah.
it's
It's
he's done
tight.
better. But what else is new in the Michigan cannabis world?
I've been hearing some rumblings down in Monroe that they're actually not allowing any more stores to open or even apply for applications. So, I'm curious to kind of see what's going to shake out down there just because it is such a big dominant market.
But they got like one strip. Like it's one street where it's nothing but dispensaries.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, but I've heard some stores on that street are putting up like 800K days.
Hey,
which
no,
is
it's
wild.
I took a couple trips out there. Definitely looks like when the state first went rec,
Yeah.
closer to the city, like in those couple of cities.
Yeah, like when
it's
it's
like
like Ferndale and
when Ferndale was
when
popping.
we were working at that weak ass store, yeah.
Yeah, so it's lit, but they might not have like zoning. Might be zoning issues. It might be a bunch of shit that they're not saying.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to learn more about it. We'll definitely look into it.
They're not
keep
missing
y'all
out on
informed.
any cannabis though. Like they got more than enough to
Oh, for
satisfy
sure.
the people. So they don't need any more. But I don't see why they'd be like, no more.
Well, I think it's just those existing stores want to keep that market share, and they know a lot of companies are starting to rush down there. So I think that plays a big part into it. But
Yeah.
on a less serious note and a less positive note, a lot of cool shit's been coming through, the local drops. And
It's still positive.
no, I'm saying the positivity with more parents going to cannabis than alcohol.
Oh, more positive. Yeah,
Yeah,
back
I'm
to
saying on a
positive.
more positive note, we're definitely seeing a lot of
Right,
fire coming through the Michigan market. We're seeing a lot of really high quality donuts coming through the Michigan market.
It's a lot about to drop too. Donuts.
Oh,
I feel like I've
there's-
been seeing on social media
Mhm.
a couple companies coming out. You know more about that than me.
yeah. So
I can't remember.
that's what I'm here for. So I know fucking Freshie Finds dropping a donut, and that's gonna be all single source, so their own flour, their own in-house produced rosin. That one will end up being fire. They do great work. Mr. Grown's also doing a single source donut.
Who's doing their rosin? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that part. Fatty's just dropped another line of, or another 4 flavors of
You
donuts.
said donuts were gonna be the wave soon.
I mean, that's the thing. I can honestly say, I think Michigan has the best donut scene in the country. just from like the other menus and Instagram followings that I follow from like out west
Out
and
of
even
state,
out
Texas.
east.
Yeah.
Like
You just talk
Michigan
about
is
flour
killing it.
rosin combo, like
We're
they're
killing it right now, dog. And
We
shout
should-
out to all the flour producers and the rosin makers who are making these things possible. Because like we're even seeing more rollers popping up on the scene. Like I know Information Entropy, they're getting ready to drop their own donut, and they have like their own in-house roller.
They've been stepping up in rosin.
Oh, they've been killing the rosin.
Like I know you got the cool kids and shit who also came out, but low key they've been pretty.
They've always been
pretty
consistent, and those are the homies. So no free shout outs, but shout out to them for doing their damn thing. And no, I've been super happy with their product.
Yeah. I know Peninsula's dropping like a line of new flour.
Oh yeah.
For them.
So I'm glad to see that they're gonna have a new strain selection out. I don't want to say their selection went stale, but I was definitely ready for something new.
Yeah, I can say that across the board though. I feel like everybody was revving up, waiting to drop whatever they were, cooking up in the lab. So it's gonna be a good summer.
Oh, it's gonna be a good summer for sure. And like, even to kind of like kick that off, we had like that Meet Connect Puff event. That was kind of like the summer kickoff networking event that we went to.
That was dope.
So that was
as soon
pretty
as we walked
tight.
in, we walked into the right room, like the actual smokers room.
Yeah,
because that's like a B2B more type of event. Like nobody was really outside.
we were hanging with the growers and those guys, which is definitely who I wanted to meet. But no, that was definitely a cool event. So, shout out to Harry and those guys, or really Harry for putting that on, and his sponsors.
Is that the Canna Pros people?
Yeah.
They're dope. Yeah.
But it's kind of cool to see all these other summer promotions that these companies are doing. Like, Movement was this past weekend. HOD had, no free shout outs. A plane flying around. Another dispensary had
an entire stage.
Yeah, they sponsored an entire stage and had, a huge like chill area. So, I'm definitely excited to see,
use that budget, get that name out there.
They're using every cent of it, brother. Like, they're spending it.
I wonder, like, what do you get?
You get brand recognition, and that's priceless because you will end up getting, you will see people coming from, those expenses in marketing. It's just a matter of when.
It's not always a quick turnaround, but eventually you're saying?
Yeah, definitely. You want to be in people's face as much as you can, and eventually, when the store they regularly go to fucks up, your name's already going to be in their head.
I don't like being in people's face.
I mean, if that was the case, we wouldn't have podcasts.
I like talking and informing and saying my piece.
Yeah, talking our shit.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
But yeah, outside of the Michigan cannabis industry, which is, like we said, popping, the Detroit sports scene is fucking
It's
going
also revving
up.
the fuck up.
It is going the fuck up.
I'm excited for it. I know you're like a diehard, like we're gonna go win the championship every year.
We are.
Still not saying all that, but I see promise.
But even more so, like the Grand Prix just passed this past weekend. Like that was super cool to see in Detroit. But getting to the Big Four.
That was dope.
Pistons just got Monty Williams as the head coach.
Got the bag.
Baggington. So shout out to
Wish
him.
we would have got that first fucking pick.
No shit, man.
Or even the second.
I mean, but you have to figure if we did get Wemby, we wouldn't have been able to go out and get Monty Williams.
We would have been able to go out and get any coach.
No, but we wouldn't have had the money to pay him a long-term deal because once Wemby's contract's up, he's gonna want that bag if he's performing. So
eventually, he can go somewhere else, but eventually, you're gonna get all the endorsements, the TV. You're gonna be on fucking TV all 82 games.
Yeah,
the Spurs are about to be on national television every day.
Well, hopefully it's not like a Christian Laettner situation where he turns out to be weak as fuck. So
the league's different now because they're hooping.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
I don't know. He just seems too skinny to me, but Kevin Durant's hella skinny and he's a fucking killer.
Which one's a good one? The green one or the red one?
The red one.
Thank you.
But yeah, then the fucking Lions are making noise. They're getting picked to win the NFC.
They're even getting talked about on actual ESPN. So.
Like, that's the crazy thing.
You've been a diehard since we met. I'm just saying I don't see them winning it all, but
the Lions are winning the NFC.
They're definite. Aaron Rodgers gone.
They're
possibly.
going to the Super Bowl. The Lions are going to win the NFC. Who's going to beat us?
So fucking disappointed in all of these woods.
Why are they going to someone?
Just not pulling.
You can enjoy that one with me.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, the Lions are doing their damn thing. I'm really excited to see, see them in the Super Bowl or at least the NFC Championship game. Yeah, so
I'm not even saying that far, but good luck. What is this?
That's actually some Peninsula Garden runs. So, yeah.
Look at me.
Always hitting.
Liking when runs hits and talking all that shit.
I mean, no, runs definitely has played out, but PG just has a great cut.
I probably haven't hit a blunt of runs in a while. So I'm just really mad that wasn't smoking because it was really good. Now it wants to.
Well, welcome back to the party. But yeah, the Lions are going to be killing it. No, who's also going to be fucking killing it is Miami's soccer team because they just fucking landed Messi.
Bro, that's fire.
Like,
that's
what?
Fire. Miami's about to be lit.
Fuck?
Like, soccer's actually going to be on TV and shit now. People are going to watch it.
And, like, you know how much more lit Miami's going to be after the Heat win the finals? Like, Heat win the finals, Messi goes to Miami, like...
You've been rocking with them since they knocked out the Knicks.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna be fucking crazy. Like, Miami's gonna be lit. Messi even took less of a bag to come play in Miami instead of going to Saudi Arabia.
Offered him for 2 years.
Like, wasn't it like $600 million or some shit?
$1.2 billion.
Bruh.
2 years, bro. You could have did it.
Yeah, suck it up, go to Saudi Arabia,
But I mean, he's, longevity, I guess.
I mean,
in Miami.
Yeah,
1.2 billion sounds like longevity to me. To play soccer, bro?
But he already has so much money, bro. Like, he's at the point where he doesn't really even need anymore.
He don't got 1.2 billion.
He might. We don't know. We don't know what's in that man's bank account. But
they do.
That's like what they put in the public.
I'm not saying Google. I'm saying like I can know. I know. I tell you for a fact, Messi don't got no 1.2 billion.
You don't know.
LeBron. Who just said LeBron and Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods?
I would. Messi is the LeBron of soccer though. Like he's been on the scene.
But it's still only
like
2
16.
athletes. I'm not trying to hear that shit. He's not a bet.
But
I'll fact check it later.
You know who is making the bag now is the fucking Live and PGA golfers now that they merged. Like those Saudis are trying to take over all the sports, and I got no beef with that. Like shout out to all the Arab countries doing their thing, but
then he was like, money talks.
Money talk, bullshit walk, baby.
You can't do shit about it.
Like
they probably put 1.2 on the table and was like, what do you want to do? We gonna play or we gonna play?
Like the fact that the PGA was so pissed about the Live Tour, and now that they combine, like
it'll probably still be under the PGA name and all that prestige,
I don't know,
but
I can tell you one thing: that's the only Live we'd be fucking with out here. But it's been a good week. It's Wednesday. What's been vibing your head, Mr. Charles? What's just been making it that much better?
Yeah, I sound like mush again. I've been home with the kids, and
thank Dad. You're supposed to be.
That's been really getting the crib together. Still trying to be proactive, but that's been lit.
Nice.
It hasn't even been a long time, but yeah, the kids. What about you?
I would say just over the past couple of weeks, just like all the events that have been going on downtown. We've been getting together with the homies. We went to Movement. Me and a homeboy went to the Grand Prix. Check that out. That was fucking sick. So I would just say just a good Detroit adventure has been really vibing my high lately.
All right. So after your adventure, what you grabbing to eat? Because I know you don't fucking cook.
No, I do not, unless I have a beautiful young lady here. I'm happy to cook.
So I know you don't cook.
We're looking. But no, after a long day of Detroit activities, I'm ordering Eddie's Gourmet because it's the baddest.
Dog, you got it. You get the ziti.
No, I get the Roma pasta with extra broccoli.
You don't get the ziti with the zip sauce.
Everybody has their own thing there, and I'm not changing mine. So it's so good.
Just the spot alone, yeah, that shit fire.
Oh, fire!
I might see. I had something totally different, but now you gotta go to Eddie's and you gotta get the zip pasta. It's either like the ziti pasta with the zip sauce.
It's probably the zip pasta.
Whatever.
But yeah, we will happily give Eddie a free shout out. That guy, Eddie's Gourmet.
So look, go get both and tell us which one's better.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would like to know. Man. But yeah, grab me some Eddie's and then come home and I catch up on Yellowstone and it's a perfect nice little cap to my night.
Is that like the Rancher?
So basically, it's the white people version of Power. Instead of selling cocaine, they're doing shady shit with cattle and
That's the most interesting first sentence to a summary.
What?
It's the white version of Power.
Bro, white people don't.
Because I see them with, but for me, it's I see them with rancher hats and shit and little cow ties.
And in Power, they're wearing Montclair and they're wearing the drip. That's the cowboy drip. Yellowstone is definitely the fucking white people version of Power, but I fuck with it.
I might have to watch it.
I would say catch up, and Power just ended, so
I don't got shit to watch.
Yeah,
movies are the thing for the summer for me, kids.
So what movie are you looking forward to seeing, or are you watching, or have you seen?
I saw Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, you were saying.
Man, it was.
It was that good, huh?
Juicy. I don't want to give it away, but it was pretty good.
Huh.
But I'm torn.
What's the other one?
Just torn with the movie Spider-Man.
Oh, in general?
Just torn. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Wow. Damn.
That's a cliffhanger for your ass.
That's a cliffhanger.
That's crazy. It's a good one.
That's also episode 12. I'm Spence.
I'm Dank Dad.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.